Hey guys! Okay, welcome to week 29. I cannot believe it's 29 weeks. It's flying by super, super fast. I will be 30 weeks next week. It's crazy, and I'm going to the doctor every 2 weeks now. The third trimester is in full swing. Um, it's just gone by so fast. It's so surreal to me. Um, there's not really like a ton of new things to update you guys on from week 29 um, or for week 29. I'm still sick. Like, I have this, I mentioned it before, like, I have a chronic cold that kind of gets worse and then gets better and then gets worse. So it's kind of going up and down, and right now it's kind of at a point where it's kind of bad. So I had to miss school last week, or at least one day of school last week, which really stunk. So now I'm like super behind. Um, and I can't seem to catch up on my online class. It's not really an online class. We have actual class, like meetings, like in class, but we have a lot of online homework and tests and quizzes and all this stuff. And I'm super, super behind. So I've been trying to catch up on that. My photography business has gone crazy, which is good. It's good that it's blown up like it has, but I didn't expect it. And in a way, I really wish that I had waited until after Piper was born because it's very, very stressful. I had an engagement shoot yesterday. I've got an infant portrait coming up. I've got another engagement shoot. I've got a couples shoot. I've got a wedding coming up. Um, it's crazy. I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm not going to lie. I love doing it though. It is absolutely my passion. Definitely 100% what I want to do with my life. But I picked a very stressful time to start it. Um, and it's especially stressful because now clients are paying me, like I'm actually getting money for it, which puts even more pressure on it because they're paying for things to be a certain way, and if you screw it up, it's on your head. So that's a little stressful. um, Zoe is still up and down with potty training, which is kind of crazy. Really crazy, like crazy, crazy up and down. One day she will do awesome and she won't have any accidents or anything. And the next day we'll be doing our exact same routine that we did the day before, and she'll pee all over the place. Like every 2 seconds she's going to the bathroom on the floor and not even thinking about going actually to the potty. So very, excuse me, up and down with that. So that's also stressful. My husband still hasn't found a job, so that's stressful. We've got a lot going on. But we have faith and we know that, God has a plan for us, and we just have to kind of stick it out and do the best we can with what we have. That's all any of us can do, right? Like, just do the best you can with what you have. Um, anyway, as far as pregnancy goes, heartburn has like exploded this week. I have heartburn pretty much constantly. And I've been eating way, way healthier. So I don't know why necessarily I have heartburn. We go out to eat quite a bit with family and all of this stuff. At least 2 times a week we'll go out to eat. And this past week all I've ordered are salads and like fruit. I've been eating fruit for dinner. I've been eating like really high in fiber cereal for breakfast and just been eating like super, super healthy foods. And I feel better. I haven't been, doing the junk food as much, but I'm trying to kind of mentally prepare myself for after Piper is born so that I can do a really healthy, like hardcore diet, but still be able to produce enough breast milk. So that is the challenge. Dieting and being able to breastfeed can be a little bit difficult. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do everything I can. Which also brings me to a question for you guys. And I've asked this before, and I get all kinds of feedback, both good and bad. What is a good breast pump that you guys would like recommend that you've actually used? Don't like recommend a breast pump that you've just done research on, because I've done research on them. I need to hear from people who've actually used these breast pumps. To know like which ones are really good. Um, and I posted this comment on Facebook, and I got some feedback about the Medela, and I got some feedback about the Avent, and then some people recommended like Evenflo and all of this stuff. Um, but the two that I have basically pretty much narrowed it down to is the Medela and the Avent pump. Now, the Avent pump is about $100 cheaper than the Medela. Um, I don't know why. I mean, I've heard good things about the Avent pump, and like for that reason, like I think I'm probably gonna go with the Avent pump because I cannot justify spending like $300 on a breast pump. I just can't. But I did research around here, and you can rent a breast pump for $65 a month. So to me, you might as well buy one because in like 3 months you will have paid the total cost of one anyway. Um, so I think I'd just rather buy one and it not be used. I don't know why that freaks me out. Like I can use cloth diapers, like used cloth diapers, on my daughter, and it doesn't bother me at all because I wash them and all of that stuff, and I know they're clean. But I can't use a used breast pump. I don't know why. I know it's ridiculous, but I just can't. Um, but I'm thinking about going with the Avent. If you guys have like horrible, horrible, horrible things to say about the Avent pump, then let me know. But as of right now, I think that's probably the direction I'm gonna go in. I'm so sorry, you guys. I have the worst heartburn ever. It is like it has like blown up this week. Like I have never in my life had heartburn this bad. Um, Other than the heartburn, though, I feel pretty awesome. Like, I feel pretty good. I have a lot of Braxton Hicks contractions, though. Um, Especially last night, I was laying in bed, and my husband and I were watching a movie, and oh my gosh, it was every 2 or 3 minutes that I would have a pretty painful contraction, and I was like, oh my god, please don't be preterm labor, because I went into preterm labor with my daughter, and they had to give me Tributaline and all of this stuff to stop the contractions. So I really don't want to go through that again. But I'm also measuring or whatever, 5 weeks ahead. So I hope that doesn't have anything to do with it. But anyway, that's really about it for week 29. I wanted to get some opinions on breast pumps. I'm not going to do a baby buy video this week because obviously we bought way too much stuff last week. I did get this thing, the Munchkin mesh feeder. I don't know. I didn't have one of these for Zoe, so I thought I would try it for Piper. But it's really good to like put ice in it or melon or any kind of fresh produce, and they can eat it safely without getting a bunch of chunks in their mouth. So I'm excited to try that. But that's really all I've bought this week. Just have not purchased anything at all. I still need to get the room painted. As you can see, I was supposed to do that this past weekend, and again, I put it off. I'm so lazy with this pregnancy, and I don't know what it is. I'm just as excited about Piper as I was Zoe. Like, I'm just as thrilled, but I don't have that urge to clean everything or to suddenly have the nursery all perfect and ready, and I don't know, I just don't have that yet, and maybe it'll come like a week before she's born, and I'll be going crazy trying to get it all done. So I'm trying to slowly do it so I don't regret putting it off. But just don't have the motivation to do it. I'm like, nah, we have some clothes and diapers in her bassinet, and that's all she'll need for the first few weeks. And I keep justifying it in my head why I'm putting it off, but I guess it doesn't really matter. But that's about it for week 29, so I'll talk to you guys later. I'm so sorry that I sound like crap in this video, and I'm not exactly vivacious. I don't feel too awesome. I'm not sad or depressed or anything like that. Every time I'm not like super happy, people are like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, nothing. Sometimes I just don't feel good. But no, I am fine. Everything is wonderful. Just not feeling too awesome, but it's all good. It's all good. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all. Well, I say bye and then I can't get my mouse to find the stop button. Bye, y'all.